This is Eric Studeville, inviting you to buy the Studeville way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
or you like them built tough,
there is only one way to buy your vehicle.
And that's the Studeville way.
Studeville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant, and StudevilleChevrolet.com.
And Studeville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka, and StudevilleFord.net.
The Studeville family of dealerships,
proudly serving you and your communities.
Your day-to-day is filled with possibility and the potential to create days you'll never forget. At First Bank, we have accounts that help make whatever you dream of possible. First Bank, here for possibilities.
And good evening, everybody. We are back here in McLeod, Oklahoma for the Class 4A softball regional tournament. This will be the elimination game here between the Mangum Tigers and the Coalgate Lady Wildcats. Good evening. I am Cody Newberry. Going to bring you the action for this game as both these teams are coming off a loss in their first games here in this four-team tournament. As we started out today, Mangum with a 16-0 loss in 3 innings to Dale Pirates, who just punched their ticket to another state tournament with a 15-9 victory over Panama. So let's see, Mangum coming in again, getting beat 16-0. Coalgate coming in with a loss 19-11. So these two teams down to their final loss of the season. As the loser of this game has their season come to an end, the winner will play one more game in a winner-take-all at about 6 o'clock. It'll be immediately following this game against the Panama Lady Razorbacks. The winner of that game will go on to the state tournament. The loser has their season come to an end. We are here again at McLeod. It's supposed to be at Dale, but a rain out at Dale forced us up the road about 5 miles. So as we start this action here, the Coalgate Lady Wildcats are going to be the visiting team here today. In this particular game, that pitch way outside to the left, or to the right side of the box. Adrian Childers be the leadoff batter here for the Lady Wildcats. Childers, Nelson, and House, your first 3 batters for the Coalgate Lady Wildcats. Second pitch inside, ball 2. Again, Mangum coming off a 16-0 curb stomping to Dale. That ball hit hard out into the outfield, and it's going to go over the head into the fence. That's going to be a leadoff stand-up double for Adrian Childers to get things started here for the Coalgate Lady Wildcats here in the top of the first inning, as it brings up Livy Nelson. About down the left field line is about 235. Down the right field line is closer to 215. So about 15, 20 feet different. They're going to go ahead and intentionally walk Livy to bring up Jolie House. Jolie, the only left-handed batter in the lineup for the Lady Wildcats. First pitch to House. Gets under it, but it drops into shallow center field, and everybody's going to be safe. Ball still loose. Umpire called time. So it's going to bring up bases loaded for the senior JoJo Lambert. See if the Wildcats can get some runs built up here before they take defense. Again, bases loaded, no outs here. Next pitch to JoJo's an illegal pitch. 2 balls, no strikes. Natalie Shaw on deck for Coalgate. Hit roped right back up the middle through the legs of the pitcher, and it's going to score a run. Coalgate gets on the board first, 1-0 on an RBI single there by JoJo Lambert. Score 1-0, still no outs, bases loaded. Natalie Shaw now steps into the box. That pitch too deep. Again, got to drop this ball right behind home plate for it to be a strike. It's got to be within that white lines there from home plate back to the back of the white line. Just a couple of feet there is all you're going to get. So drops into that one. 2 balls, 1 strike. Lady Cats trying to make Mangum pay here early in the first. Shaw bloops that out into the outfield. And it'll be a tag-up play at home, and Livy will be safe. So sacrifice fly. Run gets in another run, 2-0 here early on as we start the ball game here for the Lady Wildcats. Not Tatum, she's on deck. Tacey Lee now steps into the box. Runners on first and second. A lot of speed on the bases, so if Tacey's able to get this out to the fence, into a gap, got to imagine at least 2 runs will score. Tacey's hit the ball pretty consistent here today so far. Again, Lady Cats coming off a 19-11 loss to Panama. Strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gets under it, and it's going to drop into no man's land. They're in shallow center field, and that moves the runners. Loads the bases for Tatum Nelson. And Tacey hitting the ball pretty consistent here today. And in the middle of that lineup, going to bring up Tatum Nelson. Natalie DeLozier on deck. Still only 1 out. Bases loaded again. Strike 1 now, 1 ball, 1 strike. Tatum gets underneath that one. Is it deep enough for a tag up? It is. It's like a little bit of confusion on the base running, but Jolie does tag up from third base and gets another run across. It's 3-0. Everybody else holds serve. JoJo Lambert still at second. Tacey Lee at first. Natalie DeLozier now up to bat for Coalgate. She's hit the ball pretty hard a couple of times out to right field. I know she hit it off the wall once against Panama. Wind still blowing in a little bit into, we'll say, out to right field. Moved to mostly cloudy skies here. It was more sunny when Panama and Coalgate. But a brisk north wind, brought the clouds in. Wherever you are, however you are, hope you got to ride the storm out okay. That hit the plate, and that's going to be a walk to load the bases. Going to bring up Trinity Trevathan.
Catcher number 20, Trinity Trevathan.
That pitch is going to be well short for ball 1. Two balls, no strikes. 2 outs, bases loaded here for Trevathan. It's going to be ball 3. The first inning against Dale, Mangum gave up 8 runs. And that's going to be ball 4. It's a 4-pitch walk, and that's going to score a run. 4-0 as we're now down to the 10th batter in this inning. Going to have a courtesy runner here for Coalgate.
6, Jolie Lackey.
Be number 11, Vaughn, coming in to run for Trevathan. Jolie Lackey, the freshman right fielder, now batting in the 10 spot for the Lady Wildcats. As we're back to the top of the lineup on deck, Adrian Childers, who started the game off with a leadoff stand-up double. Number 16 finds the strike zone there. And she ropes that into right field. That'll score 1, and that'll score 2. And Vaughn will go from first to third. And runners on the corners. That's a 2 RBI single for the freshman, and it's 6-0. Nice hitting with 2 outs there for the freshman. Now runners at the corners. Brings up Adrian Childers. Childers top of the lineup. Again, Vaughn at third. Lackey at first. Childers gets underneath that one. That's going to go all the way to the fence, and it's caught right before the fence. Good play there by the outfielder for out number 3. But the Lady Wildcats, they get 6 runs in the top of the first. We'll take a break and be right back here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
When it rains, it pours, so it's important for you to get the coverage that meets your needs. Farmers Insurance agent Lucinda Holland can help you understand your options so you can prepare for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling agent Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3744 to find out how she can help you protect the things that matter most to you. That's Lucinda Holland.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Coalgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
And we're back here in McLeod, Oklahoma, 5 miles north of I-40. Here at the Grand Casino, just past Dale, here for this Class 4A slow pitch softball regional tournament hosted by Dale. Rain out forced us up the road here to finish this tournament today between the Coalgate Lady Wildcats and the Mangum Tigers. Mangum be the home team today in this particular contest. Mangum in their white pinstripes, white and black pinstripes. Orange Mangum, orange wording Mangum across the front. Orange and black, I believe, is their primary colors. So here we are as we're going to the home half of the first inning. Mangum already trailing 6-0 before they even pick up a bat. First pitch is a little bit short there from Tatum Nelson, the pitcher for the Coalgate Lady Cats. Natalie Shaw on first base. Adrian Childers at second. JoJo Lambert at shortstop. Livy Nelson at third. And Trinity Trevathan back behind home plate playing catcher. Right field, Jolie Lackey. Right center, Tacey Lee. Left center, be Jolie House. And left field will be Natalie DeLozier. Count 2-1. As she gets underneath that one, the leadoff hitter. And Jolie House walks underneath that one for out number 1. That was number 17, Roll. That brings up number 12, Steer.
Picks up for Mangum, shortstop, number 12, Hannah Stair.
Left-handed batter for the Lady Tigers. Inside ball 1. And there's a strike 1 to Steer. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. Strike 2. And Steer gets underneath that one right into the glove of the second baseman. Adrian Childers takes a few steps to her left and makes the easy out for out number 2. And it'll bring up number 5, Clark. Here's the pitch from Nelson. One ball, 1 strike. Again, 2 outs. And strike 2, Nelson battling back here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Clark gets underneath that one. and ropes it to Tacey Lee, who makes a sliding catch out in right center for out number 3. And that brings us to the end of the first inning. We'll move to the top of the second. We return right here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
Genesis Abstract and Title is dedicated to doing things right while providing a positive customer experience. At Genesis Abstract, they use advanced technology such as fully automated records to expedite the process and avoid delays. Their friendly professionals are ready to serve you and will take care of every detail to make your buying and selling process an easy one. Genesis Abstract, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 410 East Court Street in Atoka. Your source for quality abstracts, title insurance, and excellent closing solutions.
And we're back, and it took that long. One pitch to Livy Nelson to go 240 feet to right field. It's 235 to the fence, and it cleared it by several feet. We'll call it 240, 245 at least. And that thing was carrying into the wind, and the Wildcats tack on another run, 7-0 on Livy Nelson's 27th home run of the season. Brings up Jolie House. Jolie hits that one hard to the second baseman, comes up throwing to first for out number 1.
Next up for Lady Wildcats, shortstop number 15, JoJo Lambert.
JoJo Lambert now up to bat for Coalgate with 1 out. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Lambert. That'll be an illegal pitch. Now 2 balls, 1 strike. Illegal pitch is, I think it's got to be over 6 feet tall and under 15 feet tall. It's kind of an area there that the ball's got to fit into. If it's too high, it'll be illegal. If it's too low, it'll be illegal. There's strike 2, now full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, the score 7-0 here in the top of the second inning. And they get Lambert looking on strike 3. Looks like it hit the plate, but the umpire is going to call it for strike 3.
Baseman number 24, Natalie Shaw.
It'll bring up Natalie Shaw. Now 2 outs. I don't know, that's kind of a questionable call here, but we'll leave it at that. That pitch too deep, 2 balls and no strikes. 2 outs here. There's strike 1. No runners on. And Shaw bounces that off of third base, and that's going to be a fair ball. And Shaw's going to take first base with ease as she roped that right off the top of the third base. Popped up in the air.
Center fielder number 12.
That'll bring up number 12, Tacey Lee. Still 2 outs. In the loser of this game, season comes to an end with a loss here. Mangum 17-10 on the season. They would be classified, I guess, as the 4 seed in this tournament. Lee bloops that out into the outfield into the left center's glove for out number 3. Livy Nelson is able to get one run on the board with a solo shot deep to left field, for the only run in that inning. We go to the home half of the second right here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
As Oklahomans, we look out for one another, and at Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, it's no different. With agents like Kevin Haney right here in Cole County, we always have someone close at hand with the advice and guidance you need to help you find affordable coverage and products for your home, auto, farm and ranch, business, life, and annuities. Please call Kevin Haney at 580-927-2324 or visit okfbinsurance.com today. Life insurance and annuity products offered through Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company. Property and casualty products are offered through Oklahoma Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance and affiliated companies. Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, made of and made for Oklahomans.
Your day-to-day is filled with possibility and the potential to create days you'll never forget. At First Bank, we have accounts that help make whatever you dream of possible. First Bank, here for possibilities.
And we're back here as we start the home half of the second inning here in McLeod, home of the Redskins for the 4A regional tournament. Winner of this game survives another game to be played immediately after this for their chance to go to the state tournament. That ball hit hard to Lambert. Shortstop comes up, makes the easy throw to first base for out number 1 in plenty of time. That'll bring up number 11.
Lady Tigers first baseman, number 11, Avery Hopper.
Hopper now batting. Hopper rolls that one over to Childers at second base. And an easy throw. I say easy, I probably couldn't do it. Out number 2. Childers makes the throw over to first base. Going to bring up number 7, Jennings.
Next up, right fielder, number 7, Remy Jennings.
Here's the pitch to Jennings. Just inside. Looked like a good pitch to me. Swing and a miss by Jennings. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Jennings gets underneath that one, pops it up to Shaw at first base, who gets under it for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down, and Mangum Tigers go down with no runs across the board. They're actually still looking for their first run in the tournament. We'll take a break and be back to the third inning right here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
Looking for the perfect outfit or a unique gift? Visit Triple Heart Boutique. The latest trends in women and children's clothing, stylish accessories, and charming decor. Show your team pride with their exclusive Spirit Wear collection. Need an energy boost? Stop by for one of their refreshing teas and stay glowing all year long with their tanning and red light beds. Open Tuesday through Friday from 6 to 6 and Saturday 10 till 2. Visit Triple Heart Boutique at 117 North Main Street in Coalgate.
This is Eric Studeville inviting you to buy the Studeville way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
or you like them built tough,
there is only one way to buy your vehicle.
And that's the Studeville way.
Studeville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant, and StudevilleChevrolet.com.
And Studeville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka, and StudevilleFord.net.
The Studeville family of dealerships,
proudly serving you and your communities.
And we're back as Tatum Nelson pops that up into shallow center field for out number 1. We'll bring up Natalie Delosier now. Here in the top of the third inning, the Coalgate Lady Cats lead Mangum 7-0. First pitch to Delosier is inside for ball 1. There's a strike. Ball hit off the plate. It'll be ball 2. Strike 2, now 2 balls and 2 strikes for Delosier. Ropes it right back to the pitcher. Inner glove, Delosier quit running. She thought she caught it, but the pitcher dropped it. Delozier's thrown out at first base.
Except for Lady Wildcats catcher, number 20, Trinity Trevathan.
Trevathan now at the bat here with 2 outs. First pitch to Trevathan is a ball. Second one is a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here. Score 7-0 in favor of Coalgate. Trevathan rolls that over to the second baseman, comes up throwing to first, and it's 3 up, 3 down for the Coalgate Lady Cats as we now move to the bottom of the third. We'll be back right here after these few messages.
Genesis Abstract and Title is dedicated to doing things right while providing a positive customer experience. At Genesis Abstract, they use advanced technology such as fully automated records to expedite the process and avoid delays. Their friendly professionals are ready to serve you and will take care of every detail to make your buying and selling process an easy one. Genesis Abstract, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 410 East Court Street in Atoka. Your source for quality abstracts, title insurance, and excellent closing solutions.
When it rains, it pours, so it's important for you to get the coverage that meets your needs. Farmers Insurance agent Lucinda Holland can help you understand your options so you can prepare for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling agent Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3744 to find out how she can help you protect the things that matter most to you. That's Lucinda Holland.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
And we're back here in McLeod for the bottom of the third inning. And we are rolling right through these mid-innings. Number 13 now at the bat, Gonzalez. It's been 3 up, 3 down for 2 straight innings here for the Coalgate Lady Wildcats. Playing really good defense so far here early on in this one. Again, Mangum still looking for their first run scored here in the tournament. They were blanked against Dale in game 1, 16-0 in 3 innings. Gonzalez hits that one hard down the right field line. It is fair. Off the glove of Lackey. She's going to go to second. Hits the cutoff Childers, and Gonzalez has a stand-up double here to start the bottom of the third inning. It'll bring up number 16, Stuckel. First pitch to Stuckel is a ball. Be the first base runner of the game here. Through 2 innings. Gonzalez now standing on second base. Strike 1, 2 balls and 1 strike here. To Stuckel. Be an illegal pitch. And that'll be a ball 4. So after a double, Nelson surrenders a walk, and now runners at first and second. It'll bring up number 3, Gonzalez. That'll be ball 1. Pitch is short. Not falling in the area deemed a strike. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cooper on deck for Mangum. That ball hit hard to to Lambert. Steps on second for out 1. And then makes a throw to first base for out number 2. A double play. There's 2 outs now. Gonzalez does get from second to third. It's going to bring up Cooper. Coalgate with a little bit of defensive modification. Going to go more traditional outfield with a 3 outfield set. Jolie House is basically standing right at the grass behind second base. And she slow rolls that one to Adrian Childers at second. Throws it over to first for out number 3. No harm, no foul in that inning as Mangum comes away scoreless again. We move to the top half of the 4th inning when we return right here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Coalgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
When it comes to gifts that wow them, start your journey at the Flower Garden at 32 North Main in Coalgate. Whether it's planning that big event or you just remembered your wedding anniversary midway through the workday, the Flower Garden can get the gift you need right and on time. Follow the Flower Garden on Facebook or book online 24/7 at theflowergardencolgate.com. The Flower Garden, proudly serving Coalgate and surrounding areas since 1945.
And we're back here as we start the fourth inning, score 7-0 in favor of the purple and white Lady Wildcats. Here in this win or go home type of a game. Lackey rolls that one to second base. Going to be a tough throw, but she makes it anyway from second base. Good play there, number 17, Rowell, making a couple of pretty good plays here so far through the first half of this game. There at second base, it's going to bring us back to the top of the lineup with Adrian Childers. With one out, Childers steps into that one, pops it up into shallow center field for out number 2. So back-to-back pitches result in back-to-back outs, and we're quickly to 2 outs with Livy Nelson. And after that home run hit that I think is still carrying north, Mangum decides to intentionally walk Livy Nelson to bring up Jolie House. So Livy takes her usual spot at first base. House hits that hard to right field through the first baseman's glove for a single, moves Livy Nelson over to second. It's going to bring up JoJo Lambert. Good to see Jolie House getting a couple of hits here in this game. Here's the pitch from Stutchell, the pitcher from Mangum. Lambert ahead in the count, 1-0. Hits that right at row at second base for out number 3. Lady Cats leave 2 on. No runs. We'll take a break. Be back here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
The RX shop is now under new ownership. Jason and Sedana Lanig and their 2 daughters are longtime residents of Caney and are looking forward to continuing the same great service for you and your family. They're excited for this opportunity to serve our community and invite you to let them help you with your healthcare needs. Call 580-889-3331, 580-889-3331, or come by 872 West 13th Street in Atoka. RX Shop thanks you for shopping local.
Your day-to-day is filled with possibility and the potential to create days you'll never forget. At First Bank, we have accounts that help make whatever you dream of possible. First Bank, here for possibilities.
And we're back here in McLeod for the Class 4A slow pitch regional tournament hosted by the Dale Pirates. Dale already punching their ticket to the state tournament beginning next week in Oklahoma City. 3 teams left here trying to get that one final ticket for themselves to get to Oklahoma City. Winner of this game will have another crack at it. That ball hit hard back to Nelson off her glove and rolls into the outfield. So leadoff single there by the leadoff hitter, Rowe. That'll bring up number 12, Steer. First pitch to Steer is inside for ball 1. Hits that hard, and it's going to be caught by by Tacey Lee for out number 1. Lee moved over about 3 or 4 feet to her left, make that catch. It'll bring up number 5, Clark. 1 out, runner at first base. Here's the pitch from Nelson. Winds up off the glove, top of the glove of Childers. Lee stops it from going to the fence, makes a quick throw in to Lambert. And we'll have runners at the corners for Mangum. This will probably be their biggest run threat here so far through a game and a half. It'll bring up number 9, Lowe. Runners at the corners, 1 out. Lowe steps into that one, pops it up. It's going to be short, and it's going to go foul. Right in between Trevathan and Nelson. So Lowe steps back into the box. Again, runners on the corners, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Lowe hits that hard between third and shortstop, and that's going to score a run, and Mangum is on the board. Number 11, Hopper. Runners at first and second base. Still 1 out. That pitch too deep, 1 ball. Hopper gets underneath that one. Natalie Shaw moves over to her right and makes the catch for out number 2. Number 7, Jennings now batting. Again, 2 outs to score 7-1. Mangum scoring their first run here in this regional tournament. That pitch going to be outside, ball 1. Gets underneath that one. Childers goes back a couple of feet and makes the catch in shallow center field for out number 3. We're now to move to the top of the 5th inning. This is Lady Cat softball presented by First Bank.
Genesis Abstract and Title is dedicated to doing things right while providing a positive customer experience. At Genesis Abstract, they use advanced technology such as fully automated records to expedite the process and avoid delays. Their friendly professionals are ready to serve you and will take care of every detail to make your buying and selling process an easy one. Genesis Abstract, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 410 East Court Street in Atoka. Your source for quality abstracts, title insurance, and excellent closing solutions.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
And we're back here as Natalie Shaw gets the party started here in the top of the 5th inning for the Coalgate Lady Wildcats as they continue to lead 7-1 through 4 frames in the 7-inning contest. Again, the winner advances to play immediately after this against the Panama Lady Razorbacks. The loser gets to make their trek home early. Shaw's going to pop that up into left field. Coming up and not making the catch is the left fielder. Shortstop, left field, and left center all kind of converged right there, but left fielder called him off. Should have been caught, will go down as an error. Nonetheless, Shaw's on base to get a leadoff single here in the 5th. It'll bring up Tacey Lee. And now the Shadows overtaking home plate here as the sun's trying to pop out a little bit. Field facing more southwest to northeast direction. I guess it'd be similar to the Coalgate baseball field, kind of that direction, if you're familiar with that. So the sun behind the third base line, going down in and out of some clouds. And what's turned into be a pretty cool afternoon. Ooh, that hurt. Right off her leg, her shin, off the pitcher. She's going to feel that one. Nonetheless, it's a single for Tacey Lee. As Stutchell Took it off her shin, but she's smiling. Gives the umpire a thumbs up. Doesn't faze her at all. She's from Southwest Oklahoma. We'll bring up Tatum Nelson. Nelson just over the glove of the second baseman, and that'll be back-to-back singles. Behind Lee and Nelson, that'll bring up number 0, Natalie Delosier. Has power potential, still no outs. Lady Cats trying to break this one open here. Bases are loaded with no outs. Lady Cats moving toward the bottom of their lineup. Shaw at third, Lee at second. That'll be a ball 2. And Tatum Nelson at first base. Trinity Trevathan on deck for Coalgate. That pitch inside, ball 3. And that's too deep, ball 4. So that'll walk in a run. Score now 8-1, brings up Trinity Trevathan. Right-handed catcher for the Lady Wildcats. No outs, bases loaded. That pitch off the top of the plate for ball 1. There's a strike. Delosier at first. Tatum Nelson at second. Rolls that up the gap, up the middle, and that's going to score 1. That's an RBI single by Trinity Trevathan, doing her job at the bottom of the lineup. Scoring a run, RBI single for Trinity Trevathan, going to bring in Vaughn as a courtesy runner for the catcher. It'll bring up the freshman Jolie Lackey with bases loaded. Tatum Nelson at third. Delosier at second. And Vaughn at first. Still no outs. Score 8-1. Lady Cats have a chance here to break this game open here in the 5th inning. There's a strike. It's a 15-12-10 run rule, so it's got to be 10 runs after 5 innings for it to be a run rule. So right now it's a 7-run lead for the Lady Wildcats. No outs, but Mangum is the home team. We're going to have time called by the Mangum head coach. Going to make her way out to the pitcher's circle, talk things over with the defense. Want to make sure that they have things lined up, know where the play has got to go. The play's got to go home. The count is 1-2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Now at this point for Mangum, I guess it's an 8-run lead. For Mangum, you've got to try to save this run rule deficit. Is what you got to try to do. So all the plays have got to be directed toward home now if it's hit in the infield. You got to forget about the turning a double play with no outs. You got to try to get that run at home. Tatum Nelson with a little bit of speed at third base. Anything on the ground, she's got to be going. Bases are loaded. So Jolie Lackey now up to bat, 2 balls and 1 strike. Lackey steps into that one, popped up behind home plate and caught by the catcher. She slides into the backstop. That does bring us back to the top of the lineup. Excuse me. I had a frog in my throat. 9-1. 1 out, Adrian Childers. She hits that hard through the third baseman's glove. Going to score 1 and going to score 2. As she slides into home plate, Vaughn going to run to third, and Adrian Childers on her horse to get to second base. Scored now 11-1 in favor of the Lady Wildcats. Probably gonna walk. Nah. I think they're gonna let her hit. No, they're gonna let her hit. No, now he wants to walk her. Livy had a big smile on her face. She thought she was going to get the hit. tell she's frustrated by not getting many hits, but you got 27 home runs, and have to look and see how many RBIs she's got now. But Jolie House now comes up to the plate with bases loaded. Again, the Lady Wildcats do have their 10-run lead that they need, but they are the away team. House hits that hard to second base, going to try to turn two. Not going to do it with Jolie's speed, and that scores two more. House just too fast to try to turn a double play with her. 13-1 is the score. Libby Nelson entered today's games with 73 RBIs. (13-1) is the score, top of the fifth inning. It's a 12-run lead now for the Lady Wildcats. JoJo Lambert up to bat for Coalgate. Coalgate really having done their damage in 2 innings. They got 6 runs in the first inning and 6 runs in the fifth, and JoJo Lambert strikes out looking again for out number 3. It's 13-1, the home half of the fifth. We'll take a break.
Genesis Abstract and Title is dedicated to doing things right while providing a positive customer experience. At Genesis Abstract, they use advanced technology such as fully automated records to expedite the process and avoid delays. Their friendly professionals are ready to serve you and will take care of every detail to make your buying and selling process an easy one. Genesis Abstract, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 410 East Court Street in Atoka. Your source for quality abstracts, title insurance, and excellent closing solutions.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
And we're back here, home half of the fifth inning. Mangum's got to get at least, they've got to get at least 2 runs here to keep this thing going. 3 runs to keep this thing going to the 6th. As they trail by 12. Got to get it under 10 here. That ball tapped back to Nelson off her glove. Childers comes up throwing to first and got her. Whew, that was close. Boy, that was close. Childers makes a quick throw over to Shaw. Shaw done an excellent job, extension, reaching out there at the first baseman's position to get that out. She needed every inch of that stretch there to get out number 1. It'll bring up Stutchell. 1 out, 13-1. Ball 3, 3 balls and no strikes here from Tatum Nelson. And that's a 4-pitch walk. That'll bring up number 3, Gonzalez.
Except for Mangum, number 3, Jackie Gonzalez.
So Stutchell goes to first base on a walk. First pitch to Gonzalez is a strike. And that'll be outside, ball 1. Gonzalez gets underneath that one. Tacey Lee going back and makes the catch. Going backwards for out number 2. So Mangum now down to their final out here. Potentially on their season. Brings up the 10-spot hitter, number 10, Cooper. Again, Coalgate goes back to that more traditional fast pitch outfield setup with Jolie House coming in right behind second base. Really more or less playing with 5 infielders, not counting the pitcher. Two balls and no strikes here to Cooper. And there's strike 1. Coalgate needs one more strike to extend their season for another win or take all elimination game. Cooper slow rolls that one to Childers and bobbles it at second base. Went in with the backhand. Don't know that it was completely necessary, but nonetheless went in with the backhand out of her glove, and it brings us back to the top of the lineup. Number 17, Roll. Now runners at first and second. Again, 2 outs, top of the lineup. Gets underneath that one, going back is House, and it's going to go over her head. It's going to go to the fence. It's going to score 1. Coming up throwing, and Mangum's going to hold the runners at third. They do get 1 run back. 13-2. Again, Coalgate just needs 1 more out to end this game. Runners at second and third now. Steer up to bat. First pitch to Steer is a strike. Clark is on deck. That's 2 deep. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 from Nelson. It's illegal. Ball 2. Inside ball 3. And it's going to be short, ball 4. And we're going to walk with bases loaded here with 2 outs. Number 5, Clark, up to bat. Score 13-2. Again, Lady Cats just need 1 more out to close the season on Mangum. But they've got bases loaded. Mangum not going down without a fight here against the Coalgate Lady Wildcats, 13-2. Hard hit ball in the outfield, and it's going to go to right field through the glove, and it's going to score a couple. And we're going to keep playing this ball game. They get 2, 13-4 is the score now. That's exactly what Mangum needed to do. Coalgate had a chance to get out here early. But they let Mangum score 3 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 13-4, runners on the corners. That ball again hit over House's head. It's going to roll to the fence. It's going to score 1, going to score 2, and it's going to be a triple for Mangum. Number 9, Lowe. And here come the Tigers. 13-6 now is the score after they've put up 5 runs here in the 5th inning. I think 4 of those runs have come with 2 outs. As she's going to pop it up to second base, and Childers goes back to make the catch for out number 3. But the Wildcats can't close Mangum out, and we're going to play the 6th inning. 13-6 is the score as we take a break right here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
This is Eric Studeville inviting you to buy the Studeville way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
or you like them built tough,
there is only one way to buy your vehicle.
And that's the Studeville way.
Studeville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant, and StudevilleChevrolet.com.
And Studeville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka, and StudevilleFord.net.
The Studeville family of dealerships,
proudly serving you and your communities.
Your day-to-day is filled with possibility and the potential to create days you'll never forget. At First Bank, we have accounts that help make whatever you dream of possible. First Bank, here for possibilities.
And we're back here as we move to the 6th inning. Move back to the 6th inning. Natalie Shaw will start things here for the Coalgate Lady Wildcats. The first pitch is going to pop it up to the shortstop for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out. That'll bring up number 12, Tacey Lee. One ball, one strike here from Stutchell. That ball roped right up the middle and not going to be able to make the throw from second base. And Tacey Lee is going to be safe.
Now batting pitcher number 1, Tatum Nelson.
Stutchell gets that second pitch in there for strike. Now 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Tacey Lee on first base. Tatum Nelson batting for Coalgate. That pitch outside, ball 2. And popped up into the outfield for a line drive out to center field. Tatum Nelson goes down for out number 2. It'll bring up Natalie DeLozier.
Except for Coalgate left fielder number 0, Natalie DeLozier.
One ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, top of the 6th inning. That ball off the top of the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike. It'll be another winner-take-all game. That ball hit short, but it's going to do the job. Almost like a glorified bunt DeLozier did down the third base line, as that's going to advance Tacey Lee over to second. Natalie DeLozier is going to be safe at first. With 2 outs, Trinity Trevathan now up to bat for Coalgate.
Trinity Trevathan.
Pitch outside. Trevathan gets underneath that one, and it's going to drop. And we're going to have a play at the plate as the catcher bobbles it. Tacey Lee got caught in no man's land. Benedict center. She did what she was supposed to, and then about halfway there realized that the catcher had the ball, but the catcher dropped it, and Lee goes around the catcher for a score.
Right fielder number 6, Jolie Lackey.
14-6. Lackey now up to bat. Runners on the corners for Coalgate. 2 outs. And that's going to be a slow roller back to Stutchell. And she makes the easy throw over to first for out number 3. 14-6 is the score as we move to the home half of the 6th inning. We'll take another break. Be back right here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
When it rains, it pours, so it's important for you to get the coverage that meets your needs. Farmers Insurance agent Lucinda Holland can help you understand your options so you can prepare for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling agent Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3744 to find out how she can help you protect the things that matter most to you. That's Lucinda Holland.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Coalgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
And here we are in the home half of the sixth inning. 14-6 is the score. That ball popped up, and it's going to go into the net here behind home plate. 4 strike one. Again, the Lady Cats had a chance to get out of the game in the fifth inning. Needed one more out. Mangum didn't go down quietly, able to put up 5 runs in the fifth to extend this game, as it looks like we'll have to play a seventh inning as well. Steps into that one. Going to go to the right field and over the head of Lackey. Going to roll to the fence. That's number 7, Jennings, with a stand-up double. Going to bring up number 13, Gonzalez, now batting for Mangum. Again, this is a winner-take-all kind of game. That ball hit hard. Tacey Lee makes the running catch to her left, and tagging up at second and advancing to third is Jennings. Good play there by Tacey Lee out in the outfield. To bring up number 16, Stutchell. Illegal pitch there by Nelson. That ball outside, ball 2. That ball inside, ball 3. There's a strike. Mangum actually came in winning a all-ranked type of district tournament. They had Kellyville and I believe Stratford. Kellyville was ranked, I think, 18th, and Stratford was ranked 16th. But Mangum went undefeated in their district tournament. Played really well against 2 ranked teams to get here to this Dale tournament. Nelson walks Stutchell. That'll bring up number 3, Gonzalez. So Mangum has the ability to score, and they didn't get 17 wins by accident. I mean, it's not hard to do to win. I mean, it is hard to do to win more games than you lose, coming in with a 17-10 record. Mangum, a very talented team, has the ability to beat anybody, and they're not going down quietly here against the Coalgate Lady Wildcats. 14-6 with 2 outs here. The bottom of the 6th inning as Cooper, the 10-hole hitter, batting now for Mangum. That pitch off the top of the plate for ball 2. It's inside, ball 3. Inside, ball 4. And Nelson walks the 10-hole hitter, and we're back to the top of the lineup, number 17, Rowell. Bases are loaded, 2 outs, just like it was the last inning, where Mangum put up 5 runs, and Nelson gets that pitch in there for strike. That ball hits softly to Lambert at shortstop, and she walks over to second base to make out number 3. So no runs scored, as we'll go to 14-6 as we go to the final frame here in this regional tournament, this winner-go-home game. We'll take a break and be back here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
Genesis Abstract and Title is dedicated to doing things right while providing a positive customer experience. At Genesis Abstract, they use advanced technology such as fully automated records to expedite the process and avoid delays. Their friendly professionals are ready to serve you and will take care of every detail to make your buying and selling process an easy one. Genesis Abstract, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 410 East Court Street in Atoka. Your source for quality abstracts, title insurance, and excellent closing solutions.
And we're back in the first pitch. Adrian Childers, she sent it to deep center field, and she's going to have a play at third. She's going to have to slide, and she's safe. Goes into the dugout, and that'll be a home run. Technically, it'll be a triple with an error, but the error will score Adrian Childers. And just like that, the Wildcats 15-6. One pitch. That'll bring up number 14, Livy Nelson. I would imagine they'll probably pitch to her here. Nope, not going to happen. And Liv goes to first base. You can tell she's clearly frustrated. And it does get frustrating when you're a power hitter like her. You want to hit the ball and want to do what you can to contribute to the wins of this team. And but Jolie House makes them pay. That gets in between the outfielders, going to go all the way to the fence. This has a chance to be an inside the park home run as well, as Benedict's going to hold up House at third, but it's going to score Nelson from first. It's back to a 10-run lead as Jolie House has a stand-up triple. So back-to-back hits have ended up in triples. JoJo Lambert now batting for Coalgate. 16-6. The Wildcats have scored 27 runs in 2 games. In fact, you could probably say the Wildcats are hitting the ball really well here today. That one's going to be roped to the fence as well. Out in left field. Won't be a triple, but it'll be a close double, and it is. JoJo slides into second base for an RBI double. Scores another one, 17-6. Triple, triple, double. Last 3 at bats, not counting the intentional walk. Yes, the last 3 hits have been double, triple, triple. Natalie Shaw now batting for Coalgate. That'll be an illegal pitch. 2 balls, no strikes. And Shaw hits that one hard into the outfield, up the center field gap, as that's going to stop JoJo Lambert at third. Now runners at the corners. Tacey Lee, no outs, still 17-6. Tacey Lee hits that one out into left center. And making the catch, but tagging up and scoring is JoJo Lambert, so a sacrifice RBI fly. Tacey Lee did her job. That was what she was supposed to do, score the run, and she did just that. 18-6 is the score. 1 out. Shaw still at first base. Nelson kind of reaches for that one for out number 2. That's just 2 outs. Mangum didn't realize how many outs there were. Could have potentially got a double play, but kind of fell asleep there in the field. Did get Shaw at second base for out number 2. 18-6, 2 outs here. That pitch just gets in there for strike. Off the top of the plate, ball 1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. It's a 12-run lead here for Coalgate. And that's a walk. DeLozier takes a trot down to first base. That moves Tatum Nelson over to second. 2 outs, runners on at first and second for Coalgate. Trinity Trevathan up to bat now for the Lady Wildcats with Jolie Lackey on deck. The clouds have now burned off, and it's all blue skies, north wind. Here in this evening in central Oklahoma. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, had to move the tournament here to McLeod today after a big rain shower come in through the glove of the shortstop as Tatum Nelson's going to be held up at third. It will go down as an error from the shortstop, probably a play that needed to be made. It wasn't that difficult of a play. That'll bring in the courtesy runner, Vaughn, for Trevathan. Trevathan with another hit. Lackey hits that ball deep, but it's going to be caught as the outfielder slips, but holds on to the ball for out number 3. Go to the home half, the 7th. Mangum needs a miracle. We'll find out right here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
As Oklahomans, we look out for one another, and at Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, it's no different. With agents like Kevin Haney right here in Cole County, we always have someone close at hand with the advice and guidance you need to help you find affordable coverage and products for your home, auto, farm and ranch, business, life, and annuities. Please call Kevin Haney at 580-927-2324 or visit okfbinsurance.com today. Life insurance and annuity products offered through Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company. Property and casualty products are offered through Oklahoma Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance and affiliated companies. Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, made of and made for Oklahomans.
Your day-to-day is filled with possibility and the potential to create days you'll never forget. At First Bank, we have accounts that help make whatever you dream of possible. First Bank, here for possibilities.
And we're back here. Home half of the 7th inning. Mangum needs a miracle as they trail 12 runs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Steer is going to be the leadoff hitter for Mangum. It'll be Steer, Cooper, and Lowe, the 2, 3, 4 hitters for Mangum. Steer gets underneath that one, pops it up into the outfield. Going back is Tacey Lee. She makes the catch. The sun in her eyes doesn't bother her for out number 1. Bring out number 5, Clark. Clark gets under that one, rolls it right up the gut into the outfield for a single. I'll bring up number 9, Lowe. 1 out, runner is at first base. Here's the pitch to Lowe. Pops that up. Jolie House finds it, catches it, throws it in for out number 2. And Mangum down to their final out of the season. Number 11, Hopper up to bat for the Lady Tigers. Pitch outside, ball 1. Outside, ball 2. There's a strike. Now 2 balls and 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch hits that one out to right field to Lackey, and she makes the catch for out number 3. And the Lady Wildcats live to play another day, or in in this instant, play one more game on the season. Another elimination winner-take-all coming up next. We'll take one quick break and be right back here, 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
Looking for the perfect outfit or a unique gift? Visit Triple Heart Boutique. The latest trends in women and children's clothing, stylish accessories, and charming decor. Show your team pride with their exclusive Spirit Wear collection. Need an energy boost? Stop by for one of their refreshing teas and stay glowing all year long with their tanning and red light beds. Open Tuesday through Friday from 6 to 6 and Saturday 10 till 2. Visit Triple Heart Boutique at 117 North Main Street in Coalgate.
This is Eric Studeville, inviting you to buy the Studeville way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
or you like them built tough,
there is only one way to buy your vehicle.
And that's the Studeville way.
Studeville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant, and StudevilleChevrolet.com.
And Studeville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka, and StudevilleFord.net.
The Studeville family of dealerships,
proudly serving you and your communities.
And we're back here as we wrap things up for game number 4. Before we move to game number 5, the Coalgate Lady Wildcats defeated the Mangum Lady Tigers. They end the Lady Tigers season. Mangum finishes the season 17-11 on the season, as they've now been eliminated from state tournament contention. It'll be another winner-take-all game here between the Coalgate Lady Wildcats and the Panama Lady Razorbacks. Both teams with one loss today, both teams having a loss to the eventual tournament champion here, the Dale Lady Pirates. So we'll take a break, be right back here on 107.5 KZIG The Rock. And push that button. And we're back here for the final winner-take-all Game 5 here between Coalgate and Panama Lady Razorbacks. Good evening, everybody. I'm Cody Newberry. Going to bring you the action one more time here for the elimination game here in this Dale Softball Regional Tournament. Coaches out at home plate trying to determine who's home and who's away. Panama's home. Coalgate will be away. So here we go. Before we get started, though, I want to give prayers out to all of our friends down at Caney. I heard they took a pretty hard hit there from the storms here earlier. So if you know anybody from Caney, might give them a call, check in on them. It's not my place to say how bad it is, but last I've heard it was pretty rough down there. So if you know people down in Caney, in that area, you might want to check in, call in on them. But our thoughts and prayers with everybody down there working that situation. But we're here in McLeod with a little bit of change here in the lineup for Coalgate. Coach Benedict going to move Livy Nelson up to the leadoff batter. She's been intentionally walked. The last game she was intentionally walked every time but one. The only time she wasn't walked, she hit about a 250-foot home run to right field. So we'll see if this strategy pays off. Coach Benedict talking about how if they're going to walk her, may as well start the inning off, start the game off with a leadoff walk, have a runner on. So here we go. Winner-take-all game here, final game of the regional tournament, game number 5. Winner goes to the state tournament, and they're going to walk her anyway. So Lady Wildcats more or less start with a leadoff walk. Adrian Childers now batting in the 2-hole spot. Childers ropes that up to the center fielder into the outfield for a leadoff single. So it wouldn't be a leadoff single. Be a first pitch single. Now Jolie House up to bat. House hits that hard into right field. And Nelson's going to be held up at third. Bases loaded. That was a good hit there by Jolie House. We'll bring up JoJo Lambert.
Next up for Coalgate, shortstop number 15, JoJo Lambert.
Hoffman back in the pitching circle for the Lady Razorbacks. Bases loaded, no outs. That pitch outside. Lambert reaches that one, and it's caught in shallow right field. Nelson going to tag up, and she's going to be out. Kind of took a weird fall there at home plate. More or less face planted it. As that was a good throw. That was hit into shallow right field. So the runner's now at second and third after Lambert, the shallow hit to right field. It'll bring up Natalie Shaw. And she ropes that right in to the lap of the third baseman, who makes the good catch there. Coalgate squanders a golden opportunity top of the first inning. We'll move to the home half of the first right here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
Genesis Abstract and Title is dedicated to doing things right while providing a positive customer experience. At Genesis Abstract, they use advanced technology such as fully automated records to expedite the process and avoid delays. Their friendly professionals are ready to serve you and will take care of every detail to make your buying and selling process an easy one. Genesis Abstract, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 410 East Court Street in Atoka. Your source for quality abstracts, title insurance, and excellent closing solutions.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
And we're back here. And we're back here in McLeod for the regional softball tournament. Bottom of the first inning, the Panama Lady Razorbacks now at the bat will be number 14, Watts, number 44, Hoffman. Lady Wildcats were able to get the bases loaded, but unable to get any runs across there in the top of the first inning.
Leading off bottom of the first inning for the Panama Ladybacks, number 14, Leah Watts.
Here's the first pitch from Nelson, and it's a strike. So Panama had to sit a game. They were defeated by the Dale Lady Pirates 15-9 as Dale punched their ticket. They'll be one of the two teams representing this regional in the state tournament next week. That slow roll to Childers, and legs it out as Watts at first base. Legs it out. That's a good run there. Leadoff single on that slow roller to second base to Childers. Hoffman now up to bat. Coalgate's going to pull 6 defenders on the right side of the field. Delosier and Nelson are the only two defenders on the left side of the field. Hoffman, a left-handed batter. That pitch is deep, ball 3. There's a strike, 3 balls, 1 strike. Used to see this shift several years ago in the MLB. And that pitch is sure to be a walk. It's going to bring up number 6, Carey.
Next up for Panama, number 6, Jaden Carey.
As the defense goes back to the normal 4 outfield normal positions. First pitch there from Nelson is a strike. Still no outs. Runners at first and second for Carey. Carey ropes that hard through the shortstop gap. Delosier comes up throwing, and will be no throw at home. And Panama will be on the board first. 1-0 here in the bottom of the first inning.
Now batting number 12, Ridgely Dill.
Here's the first pitch to Dill. It's on top of the plate. That'll be a ball. She hits that hard down the right field line over the glove of Delosier, and it's going to go to the fence. Hoffman rounding third. She's going to score. Going from first to third is Carey, and Dill with a stand-up double scores another run for the Lady Backs. Bring up number 23, Brady. There's a strike. Again, still no outs. Brady hits that one hard. Over the head of Jolie House. Rolls to the fence. It's going to score 2 and a back-to-back stand-up doubles for the Lady Backs. As this game starting eerily similar to the first game between these two teams, where Panama scored 6 runs in the first inning against Coalgate. These two teams started game 2 today. Panama beat Coalgate 19-11 the first time they played today. Steps into that one, hits short of Jolie Lackey, and it gets past her, and it's going to roll to the fence. That's going to score 1. She's being waved around second. It'll be a stand-up triple. Back-to-back stand-up doubles and then a stand-up triple, and the Panama Backs are feeling it so far here. Still no outs. So we're going to have time called here. Coach Benedict going to talk it over with the defense. 5-0 here, no outs. Bottom of the first inning here for Panama. Panama played Dale tough. It was 15-9. before Dale pulled away with a win there in the end against Panama to advance to the state tournament. Again, these two teams met 2 games ago, 3 games ago, 2 games ago. I'll get it figured out. I'll bring up number 1, Francis. There's a strike to Francis. Runner at third base, no outs, 5-0. Strike 2. That ball hit hard past Delozier, and it's going to go to the fence as well. Another run. There's a double. Going to try to leg it out to be a triple. It's going to be close, and she's out. Got her. A good hustle play there, but she did her job and got another run across, 6-0. And Lady Cats finally get an out. It'll bring up number 2, Armstrong.
Number 2, Cameron Armstrong.
Two one now, 2-2 the count. 1 out. 6-0 is the score. That ball hit hard to right field, and it's going to go to the fence. These balls are getting hit right in the perfect spot. They're all going to the fence, and the Lady Razorbacks are on fire here on the offensive side of the ball. I have a courtesy runner now for the Lady Backs. It'll bring up number 4, Thompson. Thompson batting. Gallagher on deck for Panama. She goes the opposite way to right field, moves the runner from second to third. Runners at the corners now for the 10-spot hitter, number 10, Gallagher. Only 1 out for Panama.
Except for Lady Backs, number 10, Kylie Gallagher.
Runners at the corners. The pitch from Nelson. Be ball 2, 2 balls and 1 strike. Top of the lineup on deck for Panama. Hard hit ball to Lambert. Steps on second, tries to turn 2, and she does for the double play, and the Wildcats finally get out of the inning, but not before surrendering 6 runs. 6-0 as we move to the second inning. We'll be back on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
The RX shop is now under new ownership. Jason and Sedana Lanig and their 2 daughters are longtime residents of Caney and are looking forward to continuing the same great service for you and your family. They're excited for this opportunity to serve our community and invite you to let them help you with your healthcare needs. Call 580-889-3331, 580-889-3331, or come by 872 West 13th Street in Atoka. RX Shop thanks you for shopping local.
Your day-to-day is filled with possibility and the potential to create days you'll never forget. At First Bank, we have accounts that help make whatever you dream of possible. First Bank, here for possibilities.
And we're back here. Tacey Lee going to start things off here for the Coalgate Lady Wildcats here in the top of the second inning, where the Lady Wildcats trail 6-0 here in this elimination game between Panama and Coalgate. Lee rolls that up to the shortstop, and she bats it off her glove into the outfield. And Tacey Lee's on safely for a leadoff single. I'll bring up number 1, Tatum Nelson, up to bat now. That pitch too deep, 1 ball, 1 strike. Inside ball 2. Excuse me, 3 balls and no strikes. Here's the 3-0. The wind continues to blow across the infield from left to right. That pitch too deep, and that's a 4-pitch walk. Tatum Nelson's going to take a trot down to first base. The first 2 hitters here in the second inning are on base safely. Brings up number 0, Natalie DeLozier. DeLozier hits on top of that one. Slow rolls it over to third base, and she makes the play, stepping on third for out number 1. Number 20, Trinity Trevathan now batting for Coalgate. Strike 1 from Hoffman. Trevathan gets underneath that one. Shallow left center. Going back, making the catch is the shortstop for out number 2. Jolie Lackey now batting for Coalgate.
Right fielder number 6, Jolie Lackey.
Two outs. Coalgate still scoreless. Through an inning and 2/3. Two balls, no strikes from Hoffman. There's a strike, 2 balls and 1 strike. 2 outs, runners at first and second. That's too deep. 3 balls, 1 strike. Here's the 3-1 to Lackey. And it's strike 2. Full count. Livy Nelson's on deck for Coalgate. And it's too deep. And that's a walk to Lackey. Going to bring up Livy Nelson. He's going to walk her, score a run. Bases were loaded, and Coalgate gets on the board with an intentional walk to Livy Nelson. That's a sign of the ultimate respect. The bases are loaded, and you still get intentionally walked.
Second baseman number 3, Adrian Childers.
Childers hits that on the first pitch, and it goes right into the glove of the right fielder for out number 3. Lady Cats leave them loaded, but they were able to get one on an intentional walk. We'll take a break and be back right here, 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Coalgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
When it comes to gifts that wow them, start your journey at the Flower Garden at 32 North Main in Coalgate. Whether it's planning that big event or you just remembered your wedding anniversary midway through the workday, the Flower Garden can get the gift you need right and on time. Follow the Flower Garden on Facebook or book online 24/7 at theflowergardencolgate.com. The Flower Garden, proudly serving Coalgate and surrounding areas since 1945.
And we're back here, bottom of the second inning. As we're back to the top of the lineup for the Panama Lady Backs, number 14, Watts. And ropes that right up the field, midfield. But JoJo Lambert athletically going left to right. Makes the play for out number 1. And there goes the shift. Livy Nelson more or less moves over to shortstop. Hoffman hits that opposite way, but right at Delosier, and the shift works. She hit it right to the left side of the field. Only 2 Lady Cats on that side. Hits it right to Delosier, and it's back-to-back pitches, 2 outs. Going to bring up number 6, Carey. Slow rolls that up to Childers. Childers turns and makes the throw over to first for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Coalgate Lady Wildcats. That's a quick bottom of the second. We'll move to the third right here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
Genesis Abstract and Title is dedicated to doing things right while providing a positive customer experience. At Genesis Abstract, they use advanced technology such as fully automated records to expedite the process and avoid delays. Their friendly professionals are ready to serve you and will take care of every detail to make your buying and selling process an easy one. Genesis Abstract, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 410 East Court Street in Atoka. Your source for quality abstracts, title insurance, and excellent closing solutions.
When it rains, it pours, so it's important for you to get the coverage that meets your needs. Farmers Insurance agent Lucinda Holland can help you understand your options so you can prepare for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling agent Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3744 to find out how she can help you protect the things that matter most to you. That's Lucinda Holland.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
That's a hard hit ball. Out to right field. It's over the fence. That's going to score 1 run. Tacey Lee rounding third. She's going to be, hey, the run score, they're going to count the run. The run scores. And Natalie DeLozier's called out sliding into third base. But the Wildcats are able to get 3 runs back. As it's now 6-4 going into the home half of the third inning. We'll take a break and be back here bottom of the third right here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Coalgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
When it comes to gifts that wow them, start your journey at the Flower Garden at 32 North Main in Coalgate. Whether it's planning that big event or you just remembered your wedding anniversary midway through the workday, the Flower Garden can get the gift you need right and on time. Follow the Flower Garden on Facebook or book online 24/7 at theflowergardencolgate.com. The Flower Garden, proudly serving Coalgate and surrounding areas since 1945.
And we're back here. Home half of the third inning. It was 3 up, 3 down last time Panama come up to bat. They're quickly ahead here in this count. 3 balls, no strikes here for number 12, Dill. Dill, Brady, Weaver, the 3 batters will take aim at Tatum Nelson here in the home half of the third. And that's a 4-pitch walk. A leadoff walk here to start the bottom of the third inning. Coalgate trailing by 2, 6-4. And Panama, the home team, here in this 7-inning contest. That pitch outside. Ball 1 to Brady. Weaver on deck. That's going to be called another ball. 2 balls, no strikes from Tatum Nelson. Umpire finally calls a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. That ball hit hard through the glove. A diving attempt by JoJo Lambert. Unable to make the stop. Rolls into the outfield. And it's a single there by number 23, Brady. It's going to bring up 21, Weaver. Lady Backs with the first 2 hitters on base now. Runners at first and second, no out, 6-4. Here's the hit. Hits to Childers, trying to turn 2, gets to second base and unable to get the second runner at first. So they do get the force at second. Runners at the corners, still 1 out. Going to bring up number 1, Francis. Armstrong is on deck. There's a strike from Tatum Nelson. Steps into that one, and it's in between the gap. Past JoJo Lambert, Livy Nelson. And the Lady Backs get a run back. Now 7-4 is the score. Runners at first and second. Number 2, Armstrong. Number 4, Thompson on deck. Gallagher will be after that, and then it'll be back to the top of the lineup. There's a strike from Nelson. 3-run lead now for Panama. There's another slow roller to Childers. Trying to turn 2, gets the first runner at second, but again, not able to get the second at first. So they do get the force out at second, runners at the corners. Now 2 outs. Number 4, Thompson. They'll have a courtesy runner for Armstrong, who's the catcher.
Number 4, Cambry Thompson.
Number 10, Gallagher on deck. Pitch to Thompson outside, ball 1. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. The Wildcats trying to get out of the inning, only give up 1 run so far. There's a hard hit ball to Nelson, and it's through her glove, and that's going to score 1. Almost got the out at second. 8-4. We're now down to the 10-hole hitter, number 10, Gallaher. Watts on deck, leadoff hitter for Panama. One ball, 1 strike, left field. Really playing in. That ball hit hard out there again, and Livy Nelson's unable to make the play, rolls out to the outfield for another single, and we're back to the top of the lineup with Watts up to bat. 2 outs. Watts swung the bat really, really well today with Hoffman on deck. Panama threatening here, already up 4. Here's the pitch to Watts, but she gets under it, pops it up. Nelson calls everybody off. Lady Cats only give up 2. Panama leaves the bases loaded. Watts pops it up to third. We'll move to the home half. We'll move to the top of the 4th inning. We'll be back right here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
Genesis Abstract and Title is dedicated to doing things right while providing a positive customer experience. At Genesis Abstract, they use advanced technology such as fully automated records to expedite the process and avoid delays. Their friendly professionals are ready to serve you and will take care of every detail to make your buying and selling process an easy one. Genesis Abstract, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 410 East Court Street in Atoka. Your source for quality abstracts, title insurance, and excellent closing solutions.
When it rains, it pours, so it's important for you to get the coverage that meets your needs. Farmers Insurance agent Lucinda Holland can help you understand your options so you can prepare for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling agent Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3744 to find out how she can help you protect the things that matter most to you. That's Lucinda Holland.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
And we're back here, top of the 4th inning. Coalgate Wildcats trail 8-4 to the Panama Lady Razorbacks in this winner go home game between these two teams. Winner goes on to the state tournament next week. The loser has their season come to a close as we start the 4th inning here in McLeod. Trevathan hits that ball hard to second base, comes up throwing to first for out number 1 for the Coalgate Lady Wildcats.
Next up for Coalgate, right fielder number 6, Jolie Lackey.
Jolie Lackey now batting for Coalgate. She hits that ball back to the second baseman. Up throw for out number 2. Number 4, Thompson at second base, making a hand. And here comes the traditional walk down to first base for Livy Nelson. She's intentionally walked, so we'll go ahead and move to Adrian Childers.
Now batting second baseman number 3, Adrian Childers.
Childers now steps up to the plate. Be ball 1. And Childers loops that over the glove of the shortstop. Livy Nelson's going to try to round second, and she slides into third. And Childers is going to have a stand-up double on that aggressive base running by Livy Nelson. Heads-up play there. The shortstop was slow to get the ball. Livy Nelson saw it, took advantage of it. She slides into third base. Adrian Childers stands up with a double as Jolie House is now up to bat. And House, that ball's off the glove of the second baseman. That's going to score 2. That's exactly what the Lady Cats needed to do. The intentional walk, another score. Score now 8-6. JoJo Lambert now batting. She hits that ball hard to the third baseman, but she makes the easy pitch over to second base for out number 3. Lady Cats get 2 back. It's still a 2-run lead for Panama as we move to the home half of the 4th. This is Lady Cats softball presented by First Bank.
Looking for the perfect outfit or a unique gift? Visit Triple Heart Boutique. The latest trends in women and children's clothing, stylish accessories, and charming decor. Show your team pride with their exclusive Spirit Wear collection. Need an energy boost? Stop by for one of their refreshing teas and stay glowing all year long with their tanning and red light beds. Open Tuesday through Friday from 6 to 6 and Saturday 10 till 2. Visit Triple Heart Boutique at 117 North Main Street in Coalgate.
This is Eric Studeville, inviting you to buy the Studeville way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
or you like them built tough,
there is only one way to buy your vehicle.
And that's the Studeville way.
Studeville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant, and StudevilleChevrolet.com.
And Studeville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka, and StudevilleFord.net.
The Studeville family of dealerships,
proudly serving you and your communities.
And we're back here as Hoffman's going to get started here for Panama. First pitch to her will be a strike. Hits that ball hard right to Jolie House, who was standing in dead center field. And Hoffman line drive out for out number 1. It'll bring up number 6, Carey. That pitch off the top of the plate again. This game, extreme implications. Both teams' season on the line. Both teams trying to get to the state tournament. Slow roller to Childers. She makes the easy play over to first for out 2.
Now coming to the plate, number 12, Ridgely Dill.
Number 12, Dill now batting. 2 outs. First pitch to Dill. She gets underneath that one, pops it up into foul territory. Liv goes over and makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down. We'll move to the top of the 5th. We return Lady Cats softball presented by First Bank.
As Oklahomans, we look out for one another, and at Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, it's no different. With agents like Kevin Haney right here in Cole County, we always have someone close at hand with the advice and guidance you need to help you find affordable coverage and products for your home, auto, farm and ranch, business, life, and annuities. Please call Kevin Haney at 580-927-2324 or visit okfbinsurance.com today. Life insurance and annuity products offered through Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company. Property and casualty products are offered through Oklahoma Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance and affiliated companies. Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, made of and made for Oklahomans.
Your day-to-day is filled with possibility and the potential to create days you'll never forget. At First Bank, we have accounts that help make whatever you dream of possible. First Bank, here for possibilities.
And we're back here, the Class 4A softball regional tournament. State tournament berth on the line here between both these teams. Natalie Shaw back up to bat. She roped one out to the left field fence, her last at bat. Rolled on top of that one to third base, comes up making the throw, and it's into the dirt. Rolls to the fence, and Shaw is going to hang out at first base on the arid throw. We'll bring up Tacey Lee. Now the Panama Ladybacks are going to, infield's going to call a timeout momentarily. Talk things over with their first baseman. Tacey Lee hits that ball, slow rolls. And she's safe. Natalie Shaw's safe. That was close. She's got a slide. That play was too close to. I think she was safe, but you've got to slide and try to slide in that instance. Panama coach going to come out and talk things over with the umpire who made the call. So the Lady Wildcats are able to get the first 2 runners on board here as we start the 5th inning. Tatum Nelson now batting. Lady Cats trailing by 2. This is the second game that these two teams have played. The Lady Wildcats have trailed in every inning thus far. In 2 games, I guess a game and a half now. As Panama started the game with a 6-0 first inning, Nelson, shallow center field, and just making the catch. Going to be a play at third, and Shaw's safe at third on the tag up. Almost went over the glove of the center fielder, but she jumps up and makes the play. So Tatum Nelson does advance the runner. Now runners at the corners. Natalie DeLozier up to bat. Off the top of the plate, ball 1. But Panama started the first game these two teams played 6-0 in the first inning, and the Lady Wildcats have trailed ever since. Lady Cats have been within 1 run to start the 7th inning of the last game. Lady Cats are within 2 right now. Go-ahead runner, though, is at home plate. 2-0's the count to DeLozier. There's a strike to DeLozier. 2 balls, 1 strike. Hits that through the glove of the shortstop, and that's going to score 1. Shaw's going to round third and walk across home plate. That aggressive base running there from Natalie Shaw on that tag up to shallow center field. Took advantage of it. Still 1 out. Number 20, Trinity Trevathan, up to bat now for Coalgate. Score now 8-7. Trevathan gets underneath that one. It's in no man's land. It's going to drop, and no one's covering first. And a bad throw. First baseman was out of position, and Trevathan is safe at first. So a single by Trinity Trevathan, going to bring in Vaughn as a courtesy runner. And the Lady Wildcats load the bases here in the top of the 5th inning. Jolie Lackey up to bat for Coalgate. First pitch to Lackey's 2 deep, ball 1. 8-7 is the score. There's a strike. Livy Nelson's on deck. Lackey gets underneath that one. Going back and over the head. It's going to go to the fence. That's going to score 1. Going to score 2. And Vaughn is held up at third. Jolie Lackey, the freshman, just able to get it over the center field's head. I think she may have lost it in the sun. But 2-run score, and Coalgate takes the first lead in 2 games between these two teams, 9-7, with Livy Nelson up to bat. And you know she's going to take a walk down to first. Going to load the bases. Going to bring up Adrian Childers. 1 out. Adrian has swung the bat well here today. Here's the pitch to Adrian. There's a ball off the top of the plate. 9-8 is the score. Coalgate with the first lead in 2 games between these two teams. Childers hits that ball hard again through the shortstop's glove. Their score is 1. Jolie Lackey rounding third, scoring 2, and the Wildcats get 2 more. 11-8. 5-run 5th inning so far. Brings up Jolie House, and the shift is in play now. They're going to move the second baseman, Thompson, out to right field. Going to move the shortstop now, playing right on the second base bag. Still 1 out, 11-8. House hits that ball hard in the gap. She beat the shift, hit it on the gap, and Livy Nelson's going to score. There's that intentional walk. It bites Panama again, giving Coalgate free bases. 12-8 is the score with a 6-run 5th inning. And Panama is going to call time, talk things over. Coalgate now with a 4-run lead, top of the 5th inning. It's really kind of the first time we've seen Panama look a little bit flustered. be both these teams' third game today. Again, Panama beat Coalgate earlier today, 18-11. Coalgate has scored 11 runs, 18 runs, and now has 12 runs in this game. So Coalgate hitting the ball well. JoJo Lambert now batting for Coalgate. Lambert bloops that out to center field, making a catch going backwards as a center field for out number 2, but it does advance the runner. Adrian Childers now standing at third base. Natalie Shaw stepped up to the plate. Runners on the corners. JoJo Lambert does her job to advance the lead runner. Here's the pitch to Shaw. Hits that ball hard. It's going to go to the fence. That's going to score one. Jolie House is going to score. She's being waved around third. Play at home. Is she going to get down? She does. She's safe. And Shaw's safe at third. A triple for Natalie Shaw. Scores 2 more. It's 14-8. Natalie Shaw doing a job. She's coming up big, the senior for Coalgate. 8-run 5th inning. This is the most runs Coalgate has scored in an inning in 3 games here today. 14-8 is the score. 2 outs. Tacey Lee now up to bat. Gets underneath that one. It's into foul territory, and it's going to go foul. Here's the next pitch to Tacey Lee. Hits that into shallow right field and into the glove for out number 3, but the damage was well done. The Coalgate Wildcats put up 8 runs in the top of the 5th inning. Take a 14-8 lead going into the home half of the 5th. We'll take a break. This is Lady Cats softball presented by First Bank.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
Genesis Abstract and Title is dedicated to doing things right while providing a positive customer experience. At Genesis Abstract, they use advanced technology such as fully automated records to expedite the process and avoid delays. Their friendly professionals are ready to serve you and will take care of every detail to make your buying and selling process an easy one. Genesis Abstract, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 410 East Court Street in Atoka. Your source for quality abstracts, title insurance, and excellent closing solutions.
And we're back here, home half of the 5th inning, where the Lady Wildcats take a 14-8 lead after an 8-run top of the 5th. As Brady is up to bat now for Coalgate. Tatum Nelson, though, behind 2 balls, no strikes. Now 3 balls and no strikes on that illegal call. 3-0 is the pitch. There's a strike. Now 3 balls, 1 strike. That ball hit hard to Lambert at short. Throws over to first for out number 1. That ball hit up the middle, off the glove of Childers, and it'll be a single for Weaver. That was going to be a tough play anyway. Weaver has speed. Childers was going away from first base. That was going to be a tough play to make if she would have got it anyway. It'll bring up number 1, Francis. Hits that ball out into the gap in center field. Advances the runner. Now Weaver at second, Francis at first. Number 2, Armstrong, who's hit the ball well today, comes up to the plate. Catcher for Armstrong. 1 out here, bottom of the 5th inning. Umpire calls an illegal pitch. There's a strike. Two balls, one strike. That ball hits Childers at second, but she bobbles it, unable to make a clean play. Now throws it home, stops the runner from scoring, but it does load the bases. We'll bring up number 4, Thompson. This will be the 9-hole hitter, the 10 spot on deck, Gallaher. Armstrong has a courtesy runner now at first base. One out, bases are loaded for Panama. Outside ball 4. There's a strike. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hits that ball back to Childers, and she bobbles it again, loses it, doesn't know where it is, but luckily only 1 run scores. (14-9). The sun is shining right in on their eyes. I'm not sure if the sun has anything to do with it, but the way the sun is setting now, it's shining right on the right side of the field, right into the second baseman's eyes, first base, right field, right center field. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Gallaher. It'll be the 10 spot. Leadoff hitter on deck. Strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a ball hit to Lambert. She loses it as well. Throws it over to third, not in time, and another run scores, and that's another ground ball not fielded right. Again, the sun may be making things harder here for the Lady Wildcats on the infield. There's 2 runs so far. Coach Benedict's going to call time here to talk things over. 14-10 is the score. Only 1 out here in the home half of the 5th inning. Again, these 2 teams have scored runs all day. Panama put up 19 runs in the first game against Coalgate, scored 9 against Dale. They've got 10 here. Again, Coalgate scored 11 the first game. They've got 14 here and scored 18 against Mangum to close out Mangum season. So I don't know. I think my math says Coalgate scored over 40 runs, maybe. I want to guess. But I'm not good at math. I'll let you guys at home figure that out. 11, 18, and 14 so far. I'm not a math teacher, just an ag teacher who feeds cows. Bottom of the 5th, 14-10 is the score. 1 out, bases loaded with Lady Razorbacks. Top of the lineup. Dangerous hitters here, the 1, 2, 3 hitters for Panama. They can stripe it all over the yard. They've done it so far today. Here's the pitch to watch. She rolls that one to Lambert, loses it again, unable to make the play. And another run scores, 14-11. Bases still loaded. Hoffman up to bat. Coalgate going to play the shift again. JoJo Lambert moves from shortstop to second base on the right side of second base. Livy Nelson and DeLozier are the only 2 players on the left side of the field. Next pitch to Hoffman. 2 deep. 2 balls, no strikes. There's a foul ball down the third base line. 2 balls, 1 strike. Three-one the count. Again, bases are loaded. 3-1. Here's the pitch. That's a walk. That'll walk in a run. 14-12. Carey now up to bat. Carey hits that hard out to center field. It'll score one. Jolie House going to come up throwing. And again, only one run across. But Panama chipping away at this lead. They've got 5 runs so far here in the 5th, 14-13. Bottom of the 5th inning. Base is still loaded, and again, chipping away is the key term here. As Panama, I don't think has had extra base hits this inning. It's all been via the single. A couple of errors committed here by Coalgate as well. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That'll be inside. That's actually behind the pitcher, or behind the hitter, excuse me. We're going to have a pitch runner now. Two-two's the count. Dill is up to bat. 1 out. Bases are loaded. Here's the pitch. It's short. 3 balls, 2 strikes. There's strike 3. Dill goes down looking on a strikeout call. Bring up 23, Brady. Brady will be the 10th hitter this inning. There's a strike to Brady. Again, bases still loaded. That ball hit hard. Jolie House makes the play for out number 3. Coalgate only give up 5. I think it could have been a lot worse as Panama stayed with bases loaded most of that inning. Got 5 across, but Coalgate still with a 1-run lead as we move to the 6th inning. This is Lady Cats softball presented by First Bank.
When it rains, it pours, so it's important for you to get the coverage that meets your needs. Farmers Insurance agent Lucinda Holland can help you understand your options so you can prepare for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling agent Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3744 to find out how she can help you protect the things that matter most to you. That's Lucinda Holland.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Coalgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
Again, I want to start this inning here. Thoughts and prayers, everybody. At Caney looks like they may have been hit by a tornado, not sure, but quite a bit of damage down in Caney. If you know anybody down there, you might check in on them, friends, relatives. It's like pretty serious stuff happening in South Atoka County today with storms rolling through. So thoughts and prayers to our friends at Caney. I think they may have been trying to get their regional tournament in today as well. So scary situation. Tatum Nelson up to bat, slow rolls that over to the shortstop. She makes a throw over to first base for out number 1. Bring up Natalie DeLozier. Coalgate with a 1-run lead after exploding for 8 runs in the last inning. Next pitch to DeLozier is a strike. Now 1 ball, 1 strike. Sun continues to set here down the third base line. Shadows overtaking over right at about half of the infield. 2-1. Hits that ball hard to the third baseman. Comes up, throws, and out number 2. Trinity Trevathan now up to bat. Excuse me.
Next up for Coalgate, catcher number 20, Trinity Trevathan.
2 outs. Trinity Trevathan up to bat, hits that ball into center field, and it's going to drop for a single. Trevathan hitting the ball really, really good today from her 9 spot. Another courtesy runner. Trinity Trevathan has been on base the majority of the time today. Doing a really good job here at the bottom of the lineup. I'm going to bring up Jolie Lackey as the Wildcats are trying to turn over the lineup here with 2 outs. Liv Nelson on deck. Lackey hits that ball back to Thompson. She bobbles it, but makes the pitch over to second base for out number 3. Home half the 6th inning when we return right here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
This is Eric Studeville inviting you to buy the Studeville way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
or you like them built tough,
there is only one way to buy your vehicle.
And that's the Studeville way.
Studeville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant, and StudevilleChevrolet.com.
And Studeville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka, and StudevilleFord.net.
The Studeville family of dealerships,
proudly serving you and your communities.
Your day-to-day is filled with possibility and the potential to create days you'll never forget. At First Bank, we have accounts that help make whatever you dream of possible. First Bank, here for possibilities.
And we're back here, home half of the 7th inning. We just got an inning and a half left to decide which of these 2 teams are going to go to the state tournament. High-stress situation here for both these ball clubs. It's a 1-run lead here for the Coalgate Lady Wildcats. Wherever you are, however you are, thank you for tuning in and joining me this afternoon. All-day softball right here on 107.5 KZIG The Rock. Thank all of our wonderful sponsors for allowing us to do this as we follow the Lady Cats here, hopefully into the Oklahoma City next week. But we got an inning and a half to do just that. It's a hard hit ball right back up the middle into the outfield for a leadoff single for number 21 Weaver. Bring up number 1 Francis.
Next to play for the Lady Backs, number 1 rookie Francis.
First pitch to Francis is a ball. Ball 2. Be ball 3. There's an illegal pitch. It'll be a 4-pitch walk to Francis. It'll bring up Armstrong.
Now coming to the plate, catcher number 2, Cameron Armstrong.
And Armstrong has played well today from her catcher position as well as hitting. 2 on, no out. And there's another ball by Nelson. Strike 1. Strike 2. Tatum now battle back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that's a strikeout by Armstrong. She swung for the fences there and missed. Out number 1. That'll be number 4, Thompson, up to bat. Strike 1. That ball hit back to Tatum Nelson. Throws over to second for out 1. And then a High throw to first, not in time, but they were able to get the force out at second. So that'll bring up number 10, Gallagher. This will be the 10 spot. Really need to try to get an out here before they flip over the lineup. Strike one. The inside ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here. Lady Cats looking for that third out. Gallagher swings, hits it hard out to center field, over the head, and making the catch over her head. Going backwards, Jolie House making the play for out number 3. And this is exactly what you live for, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have the top of the lineup up for the Coalgate Lady Wildcats. You'll have the top of the lineup when we go to the bottom of the 7th inning between Coalgate, Panama, 7th inning. It all comes down to this. You better be quick on your break. Join me when we return right here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
When it rains, it pours, so it's important for you to get the coverage that meets your needs. Farmers Insurance agent Lucinda Holland can help you understand your options so you can prepare for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling agent Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3744 to find out how she can help you protect the things that matter most to you. That's Lucinda Holland.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Coalgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community.
And we're back here. Adrian Childers up to bat. She rolls it over to second. Safe. The intentional walk does not hurt the Lady Cats so far. Nelson sliding into second base is out, but Childers was able to leg out the run at first. So 1 out. Jolie House up to bat. The shift is on. (14-13) is the score, 1 out. The shift is on. Now they're going to move the third baseman over to second base. Here's the pitch to House. Inside ball 1. House hits that ball into the shift, and she's safe. Childers is safe at second. Jolie House is safe at first. Jolie House hits it into the shift, and it doesn't matter. Both runners are safe. JoJo Lambert, the senior. 1 out. It all comes down to this for both these teams. Can Coalgate add some insurance runs here? They're nursing a 1-run lead. Two balls, no strikes, 1 out. There's a strike. Now 2 balls, 1 strike. Tons of speed on the bases. Adrian Childers is at second. Jolie House is at first. JoJo Lambert hits that ball in the outfield, and it's caught. No tag-ups. Coalgate would feel really comfortable if they would take more than 1-run lead to the bottom of the 7th. Panama has their top of the order up to bat when they come back to bat. They've been deadly today. All tournament, Natalie Shaw up to bat. Hits that one, and it's going to drop into the gap. That's going to score. Adrian Childers rounding third. No throw at home. She's safe. Natalie Shaw, the senior, doing her job. RBI single for Shaw. It's 15-13. Tacey Lee now the One of the three seniors up to bat here for Coalgate. Again, a lot of speed at second base. 2 outs. And she hits it right into the glove of the shortstop for out number 3. Lady Cats are able to get 1 run across. They're going to take a 2-run lead. Can they hold Panama, or does Panama walk it off? We'll find out right here in the bottom of the 7th when we return right here on 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
Genesis Abstract and Title is dedicated to doing things right while providing a positive customer experience. At Genesis Abstract, they use advanced technology such as fully automated records to expedite the process and avoid delays. Their friendly professionals are ready to serve you and will take care of every detail to make your buying and selling process an easy one. Genesis Abstract, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 410 East Court Street in Atoka. Your source for quality abstracts, title insurance, and excellent closing solutions.
This is what it all comes down for, ladies and gentlemen. Your trip to the state tournament right here, bottom of the 7th inning. Watts lines that right back up the middle, and it's going to be a leadoff single to start the bottom of the 7th inning. Panama trailing by 2. Coalgate 3 outs away from advancing to the state tournament. Panama 3 runs away from advancing to the state tournament. What happens? Here we go. Find out with me. Here's the pitch from Nelson to Hoffman. That falls in there for a strike. Hoffman, a deadly hitter. Has the ability with one swing to tie this up. That pitch inside. Ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. Watts is at first base. Hoffman hits that back to Childers. Tags at second, makes a throw over to first, and it goes wide right. But they do get the lead runner. 1 out. Going to bring up number 6, Carey. Hoffman on first base. 1 out. Here's the pitch from Nelson. That ball hit back to Lambert. On second, makes a throw to first, and that's it. The Lady Wildcats do it. The Lady Wildcats advance to the state tournament. They do it. A double play ends the game, and the Lady Wildcats advance to Oklahoma City. They do it. The Lady Wildcats 15-13 with the win. Beat the Panama Lady Razorbacks 15-13. My goodness, they do it. Lady Cats did it. They held off Panama 15-13, and Coalgate Lady Cats advanced to the state tournament. We'll take a quick break and be right back here. Catch your breath. Woo, this has been fun. 107.5 KZIG, The Rock.
As Oklahomans, we look out for one another, and at Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, it's no different. With agents like Kevin Haney right here in Cole County, we always have someone close at hand with the advice and guidance you need to help you find affordable coverage and products for your home, auto, farm and ranch, business, life, and annuities. Please call Kevin Haney at 580-927-2324 or visit okfbinsurance.com today. Life insurance and annuity products offered through Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company. Property and casualty products are offered through Oklahoma Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance and affiliated companies. Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, made of and made for Oklahomans.
Your day-to-day is filled with possibility and the potential to create days you'll never forget. At First Bank, we have accounts that help make whatever you dream of possible. First Bank, here for possibilities.
How about that? The Coalgate Lady Wildcats advance to the state tournament. Improbable victory over the Panama Lady Razorbacks, 15-13. Congratulations, Coach Benedict, Coach Barnes, Coach Goodson, the entire Coalgate Lady Cats slow pitch softball team, the seniors, JoJo Lambert, Tacey Lee, Natalie Shaw. They get to go out at the state tournament. So Coalgate Wildcats advance out of the Class 4A Dale Regional Tournament. They will play in Oklahoma City next week. Congratulations to all involved. What a game, 15-13. Wildcats went in with a two-run lead in the 7th. JoJo Lambert turns a double play from her shortstop position, and the Lady Wildcats advance to the state tournament. That's been fun. Congratulations to all. We'll probably be on the call, not sure, exactly 100% sure, but we'll find out. As soon as I find out, I'll let you all know. But that'll do it here from McLeod, Oklahoma. The Lady Wildcats advance to the Class 4A state tournament happening next week. Congratulations to everybody. Thank you for tuning in and joining us today. Hope you join us next time. As soon as I find out, we'll let you know. We'll bring the brackets to you. We'll see you next time. This has been Lady Cats Softball presented by First Bank.